29 people, 29 black innocent people have been brutally killed by police officers since January 2012. And since Trayvon Martin, it would be 16. Police brutality is serious and something, and it shouldn't be taken lightly, and can be prevented if actions are enforced and if actions are taken. What is the difference between me killing somebody and a police officer killing an innocent person? Acts. The same action that's gonna be towards me and that's gonna be enforced on me should be the same steps in preventing police killing innocent people. Just because you have a badge does not mean that you have the right to pull out your gun and kill innocent civilians that don't have any weapons or are not resisting, or like they're not resisting arrest, or even if they may have their hands up, it doesn't give you the right to use excessive force and killing them, even in breathless. To start off with, I'm going to begin by explaining what police brutality is. Police brutality is using excessive force and unnecessary force. There's several ways that police officers uses excessive force. It could be racial profiling, police corruption, even false arrest. Being intimidating are like several cases of police misconduct. I know you guys have heard of the famous crimes. They're not really famous, they're actually sad crimes of innocent black people that are dying because of the police officers. Well, police officers are causing the death of these innocent people. I know you heard of the Trayvon Martin story, which was like a big, like a worldwide, like it was like, it really, give me a moment. Oh, sorry guys. It was like a big crime that had a very heartfelt crime. Like it really was like a very devastating death of a young guy that I think he just graduated, or he was about to graduate. He had his head on right, and a security guard opposing and tried to be a police officer killed him because he looked suspicious and he wasn't supposed to be in the neighborhood. Mind you, that's where his dad will stay. That's where his dad stayed. Because he looked unsuspicious. Because he looked suspicious and he only had an Arizona and a bag of Skittles, got shot several times and died. Was action taken? Many would say yes, many would say no. I'll just leave it up to, the people that made the law. I know you guys have heard of, also, there's another one, the Eric Garner, the guy that was chokehold, who screamed 11 times, being in a chokehold caused by a police officer who was screamed, and it was taped on video that he was screaming that he couldn't breathe. He screamed 11 times that he could not breathe. But did police officers take into consideration that maybe he was a big guy? And if you watch the video, you're gonna see about five, well, I'm not gonna say five, probably 3 to 5 police officers on him because he was a big guy. He was selling untaxed cigarettes, but what gives you the right to kill an innocent person? Like, he screamed 11 times, he can't breathe. But did they take into consideration that maybe he couldn't breathe and hold on, let's not use excessive force, let's let him take some time to breathe, or let's have 2 people get off him? No, that wasn't taken into consideration. That was another form of police brutality which caused him to die. Another event, of course, was the Michael Brown Ferguson. This guy was fatally shot 6 times. He was shot 6 times, usually police, yes, we all know that they do go to training, and the procedures that they learn are what? Shoot to kill. But to shoot to kill 6 times, African American guy that didn't have anything, like that didn't have no weapon on him, no knife, no nothing. Another black man gone, and he got killed. But was there any action or any? Okay, let's not say there was an action taken. Okay, prior to that, there probably was action taken, but was it like a police losing his job, or was it? No. If you read more about it, he was actually put on desk duty. Still had his badge, still had his gun, but was just put on desk duty. Eric Garner gone, Kira Martin gone, and Michael Brown gone. There are many, I'm not gonna say there are ways to prevent police brutality. You have to take action. You have to take action. You have to listen. I mean, not listen, but you have to speak up and not be scared. Because you just can't have these police brutality happening and nobody's speaking up, and just letting day by day somebody is dying. Not even somebody, African Americans are dying because of the police brutality that's happening. Nobody is taking any action. You need to have proof of such behavior happening. You can't just say that the police did this. Record. Your phone is a very important thing to have in your hand. You can record and you can show, because without those recordings, we won't see what police are really doing while they're on duty, while they're away from home, while they're away from the office. You get to really see what's happening, because cameras don't lie. It was caught on camera about Eric Garner not being able to breathe. It was caught on camera. Everybody's seen it. It was shocking. And also, people are voting politicians. Vote out the politicians that don't even care about police brutality, that's overlooking it, that's not even doing anything to stop it, that's not even against it. Vote out the politicians. You don't have to stand for it. Like, you have a voice, just speak up. You could just take legal actions against them. Police brutality isn't something that should be taken lightly. It's the killing, not even the killing, it's the killing of innocent people. Police brutality is common, but it has to end somewhere. With that right action being enforced, police brutality will decrease each year, or even come to complete halt after a couple of years. I'm not saying it's going to stop within 6 months, but as more people are taking action, it is going to come to a cease. Like, it is going to stop. But as more people keep signing it and not are doing anything, nothing's going to happen. Police brutality will begin if action are not taken. There are about 96 cases each year. Each year there's 96 cases of white officers killing black male. Every year between 2006 and 2012, it continues to grow. If action are not taken, we're just going to keep losing our black male. That's something to think of.